A celebrity chef recently criticised Meghan Markle's show with Love Meghan. So how do the Sussex Squad respond? Well, as they always do, they sent death threats his way. And has Megsy publicly condemned this in any way, shape or form? Well, from what I gather, of course not. And her silence is deafening. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because Celebrity Chef has recently criticised Megsy's show, and how do the Sussex Squad respond? As they always do as far as I'm concerned, they've sent death threats and harassment his way. And from what I can find, Megsy has not publicly condemned this in any way, shape or form when I can get my teeth back in, and her silence is deafening. So let's get on to this headline from the New York Post. And he's hitting back. He is hitting back against the Sussex Squad, saying, look, I've got nothing against Meghan whatsoever. It's just my opinion and that's that. Nothing wrong with it. So this is Jameson Stocks, that celebrity chef that I showed you guys last week on GB News, talking about Megsy's show in the first place and his criticism of it. The Sussex Squad have responded to that segment of him being on GB News and, yeah, responded in the worst way possible as usual. And he said, look, I started getting death threats and all sorts of nasty messages. And I'm thinking to myself, Christ, I've not gone in on somebody personally here because that's something I do not do and would not do. And it's something that's just not in my nature, to be honest with you. In terms of, the show itself, he says, look, the music is quite slow, it's quite lethargic, it's quite painful to watch. I think she should go back to acting. She's quite a good actress. In real life or on screen, people should stick to what they do best. So, the Sussex Squad, to you guys out there, you're being freaking morons. He didn't like the show. So what? A lot of us didn't like the show, right? But in the same breath, he's turning around and saying, look, she's a good actress. She should just stick to what she knows and stick to what she's good at. In his opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But no, because he criticised her show, the Sussex Squad have to take offence to that and send death threats his way. What the frick? Oh, and Megsy's silent, and we're going to get on to that in a moment, guys. But reflecting on the hundreds and hundreds of hateful messages that he's received, he tells the New York Post, quote, I'm just a single dad. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting death threats on me. And I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? And he's insisted that his comments were never personal attacks against Megsy, saying, I've nothing against Meghan Markle. I never personally attacked Meghan. I never once did that. I never would do that. And he doesn't. When you watch the clip from GB News, he's critiquing the show, which we are all allowed to do. Oh, but no, if we don't get in line when it comes to the Sussex Squad, then you get death threats and harassment and very, very nasty messages. Sussex Squad are freaking morons. He continues, look, I've absolutely zero interest in anything to try and bring her down. My only thing was I didn't like the show and that was it. It wouldn't matter if it was Gordon Ramsay, Wolfgang Puck or Donald Duck. I just didn't like the programme. And here, thanks to the Royal Grift for highlighting this article in the first place on Twitter. And if you're not subscribed to the Royal Grift, do so right now. She is doing excellent work and research when it comes to the US aid and the Archewell Foundation scandal. It's amazing what she's finding out. So please follow her on Twitter and subscribe to her on YouTube channel for all that information and so much more. But the Royal Grift says, look, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's online terrorist group, #Sussex Squad, are out making death threats again. And yeah, again, because I've had death threats from the Sussex Squad. So yeah, we all go through it, unfortunately. A professional chef giving his opinion, and now he has to watch his back because of it. This is domestic terrorism, and Prince Harry and Meghan are responsible because they fund it. Allegedly, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, just have to tag that on at the end. They are also the same group of trolls that did the same for Kamala in 2020 and 2024. Now, this is the thing, right? I mentioned earlier on that Megxie is staying silent in amongst all of this. For someone who turns around publicly and says that she wants to put an end to online harassment, online bullying, online stalking, this, that, and the other, right? Cyberbullying, cyber stalking. She wants to put an end to all of that. She's pretty silent when the Sussex Squad are doing the exact thing that she goes against publicly, but in her name. And why am I saying that she's silent? Well, I'm going on to her Instagram pages first and foremost, and there is no note whatsoever here that says, look, I have some fans, they're being a little bit overzealous. Please leave this chef alone. Please do not send any death threats, any threats of harm. It is against what myself and Hazza protest against and work against when it comes to online harassment, bullying, cyber terrorism, blah, 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 right? She doesn't say it here. There's no note on her as ever official brand Instagram, right? But wait, you guys might be thinking, well, hang on a minute. Maybe, just maybe, she made a note on her official website, Sussex.com, whatever, right? Nope. Not at all. Not at all. For a fan base, right, that does the things that she says that she is against, that she is trying to put a stop to, it's interesting when that fan base does all that stuff, she stays silent. One rule for one and one rule for another, right? This is why time and time again, Megxie and Hazza are being called hypocrites. Because they could shout until they're blue in the face. We want to end cyber stalking, cyber harassment, cyber bullying, blah, 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 right? But when they don't even try and end it in their own back garden, when their own fans, the Sussex Squad, are doing that very same thing that Megxie and Hazza say they're against, then all their work to try and end that and make the internet safer is laughable. It doesn't worth the paper it's freaking written on. It just isn't. And I wonder, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, why Megxie is staying silent up until the recording of this video. I wonder why she's staying silent in the face of her own fans, the Sussex Squad, terrorising this celebrity chef for criticising a series, sending death threats, sending nasty, nasty messages. I wonder why she's staying silent on it all. I wonder, and I'm just asking for a friend here. But this is insane. Especially when Megxie is trying to get into the whole influencer, lifestyle guru business, right? Trying to make out that, you know, she can cook, she can bake, she can host parties, she can do this, she can do that. She has chefs on her show. When one chef is being attacked by her own fan base, the Sussex Squad, it's interesting now that she's staying silent. Very, very interesting. I wonder why. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course, there's going to be more, you do not want to miss my next video, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Why do you think up until the recording of this video, Meghan Markle is staying silent and is not publicly condemning the Sussex Squad for terrorising and sending death threats to a celebrity chef who just criticised a series? That's it. Why do you think she's staying silent? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.